Delicatessen in New York City. Delicatessen is a term meaning fine food or delicacies. The word has its roots from Latin, but it was Germany who first introduced delicatessens to New York City. Originally, the first stores spelled the word with a K instead of a C. It entered American culture and New York. New York, today, is known for its delis. Some say the city has the best delis because of the excellent water quality. Therefore, everything that is steamed tastes so good in New York: the bagels, the pastrami, the hot dogs. The history of deli food and the delicatessen store concept has its origins in Germany. Dalmaeren Munich is a delicatessen that dates back to the 17th century and is still open today, functioning as a deli, restaurant and coffee shop. Dalmaer Building in Munich. German immigration to America took off in the 18th century, and New York was a particularly popular place for Germans to settle. The deli concept was most probably brought across during this time. Little Italy, New York. Over 2 million Italians came to New York City from Europe between 1900 and 1910. They immediately set up small Italian neighborhoods. The most famous New York Italian neighborhood is the one in Manhattan, Little Italy. Italian and German delis were similar in they generally charge meat and cheeses by the pound rather than to-go foods. Italian delis specialized in meats, cheeses, and pastas. The delicacies they provided from the old country included mozzarella, parmesan, gorgonzola, prosciutto, and salami. The Italian delis also carried sweets, like the traditional panettone cake, and dried figs, as well as traditional Italian cooking spices, and garnishes such as basil, oregano, and olive oil. Today in Manhattan, at 200 Grand Street, Di Pallo's Fine Foods is a classic case of a traditional Italian deli. In 1903, Savino Di Pallo came to America and started a latteria, dairy store, in the Little Italy neighborhood. The store sold exclusively cheeses, until later generations made it a full deli, with meats and other items. Major Jewish immigration to New York began in the 1880s, with the increase on anti-Semitism in Europe. This further revolutionized the deli, and perhaps made it more like we know it to be today. They served hot foods in a cafeteria style, where one picks up their tray, orders and pays at the register. Jewish delis follow the kosher laws and include pastrami. Traditional pastrami is made from the navel end of the beef, which is much more fatty than the chest end of the beef. Katz was founded in 1888 by a Russian immigrant and is known for its pastrami, corned beef, and hot dogs. Every week, Katz is going through about 12,000 pounds of meat. Its famous slogan, "Send a salami to your boy in the army," came about in World War II, and to this day, salami is sent to troops in the war. Delhi specialties.